2026 BRP Jose Rizal FF-150 stands as one of the most impressive and symbolic warships currently serving in Southeast Asia, representing a major transformation in the capabilities of the Philippine Navy. For many years, the Philippines relied heavily on aging vessels that were either transferred from allied nations or built decades earlier for completely different operational environments. Those ships were useful for patrol duties and limited maritime security operations, but they lacked the advanced combat systems required for modern naval warfare. The arrival of the BRP Jose Rizal completely changed that perception. This warship introduced a new level of technology, combat readiness, and strategic flexibility that the Philippine Navy had never possessed before. Although many people casually refer to it as a destroyer because of its aggressive appearance and advanced weapons systems, the vessel is officially classified as a guided missile frigate. Even so, its capabilities place it far beyond what most people expect from a traditional frigate, especially in the regional context of Southeast Asian naval forces. From the very first moment you see the BRP Jose Rizal, the ship immediately gives off the impression of a modern high-tech combat platform. Unlike older naval ships that featured bulky radar towers, exposed equipment, and uneven deck layouts, this frigate was designed with stealth and efficiency in mind. Its sharp angular lines, compact superstructure, and reduced radar profile all contribute to making the vessel more difficult for enemy systems to detect. Modern naval warfare depends heavily on sensors and electronic detection systems, so reducing visibility on radar is extremely important. The smoother surfaces and cleaner design help scatter radar signals rather than reflecting them directly back toward enemy receivers. This stealth-oriented approach allows the ship to operate more effectively during surveillance missions, patrol operations, and potential combat scenarios. The ship measures approximately 107 meters in length and has a displacement of around 2,600 tons, giving it a balanced combination of size, endurance, and maneuverability. It is large enough to carry advanced weapons systems, fuel reserves, helicopters, and sophisticated electronics while still remaining agile in open water. This balance is essential because modern warships must perform multiple tasks at the same time. The BRP Jose Rizal is not simply designed for direct combat. It must also conduct maritime patrol operations, escort missions, anti-submarine warfare, humanitarian assistance, disaster response, and joint exercises with allied nations. A vessel that is too large may become difficult to maintain and expensive to operate, while a vessel that is too small may lack endurance and combat capability. The Jose Rizal strikes a practical middle ground that works well for the Philippines and its maritime security needs. Powering the ship is a combined diesel and diesel propulsion system using multiple high-performance diesel engines that provide both reliability and fuel efficiency. These engines allow the vessel to reach speeds of around 25 knots, which is roughly equivalent to 46 kilometers per hour at sea. While that number may not sound extraordinary when compared to aircraft or racing vehicles, it is extremely respectable for a heavily armed warship carrying advanced systems, fuel, crew accommodations, and combat equipment. More importantly, the frigate possesses long operational endurance. It can travel thousands of nautical miles without needing immediate refueling support, allowing it to patrol large sections of the Philippine Exclusive Economic Zone and surrounding waters. This capability is particularly important because the Philippines consists of thousands of islands spread across a massive maritime territory. The Navy requires ships capable of sustained operations far from port facilities. One of the most important strengths of the BRP Jose Rizal is its multi-role combat capability. This ship was designed to handle threats from the air, surface, and underwater environments simultaneously. Modern naval warfare is incredibly complex because danger can emerge from multiple directions at any moment. Enemy aircraft, missiles, submarines, drones, and surface ships all pose different challenges requiring specialized systems. The Jose Rizal was built to respond to all of these threats within a single platform. That flexibility dramatically increases the operational value of the vessel because commanders can deploy it in a wide variety of missions without needing multiple specialized ships. At the front of the ship sits its primary naval gun, a rapid-fire 76mm cannon capable of engaging various targets including enemy ships, aircraft, and coastal positions. This gun provides excellent versatility because it can switch between different combat roles quickly. During naval engagements, the cannon can deliver accurate fire against hostile vessels. During air defense operations, it can engage low-flying aircraft or incoming threats. In support of amphibious or coastal operations, it can provide bombardment against land-based targets. The weapon fires rapidly and is supported by modern targeting systems that improve accuracy even during rough sea conditions. The ship also features anti-ship missile systems that significantly extend its offensive reach. These missiles are among the most dangerous weapons carried aboard the frigate because they allow the vessel to strike enemy ships from long distances beyond visual range. In modern naval warfare, long-range precision strikes are critical because closing distance with enemy vessels can expose a ship to return fire and missile attacks. The anti-ship missiles carried by the BRP Jose Rizal provide a powerful deterrent against hostile naval forces operating within regional waters. Even larger enemy ships must respect the threat posed by guided missiles capable of high-speed attacks over long distances. Air defense is another major component of the frigate's combat system. Modern warships face increasing threats from drones, helicopters, fighter aircraft, and anti-ship missiles. To defend itself and nearby Allied vessels, the Jose Rizal is equipped with advanced radar systems and surface-to-air defensive weapons. Although some defense analysts have criticized the ship for not initially carrying a full vertical launch missile system, the vessel was designed with future upgrades in mind. This means additional missile systems and defensive technologies can potentially be installed later as budgets and modernization plans evolve. That upgrade potential is one of the ship's most valuable long-term advantages because it allows the frigate to remain relevant as military technology changes over time. Anti-submarine warfare is another area where the BRP Jose Rizal demonstrates impressive capability. Submarines are among the deadliest threats in naval combat because they can operate underwater for extended periods while remaining difficult to detect. A submarine armed with torpedoes or cruise missiles can pose enormous danger to both military and civilian vessels. To counter this threat, the frigate uses sophisticated sonar systems capable of detecting underwater activity. It also carries lightweight torpedoes specifically designed for anti-submarine operations. These torpedoes can rapidly engage underwater targets once hostile submarines are identified. Perhaps one of the most impressive features of the ship is its helicopter capability. At the rear of the vessel is a flight deck and enclosed hangar capable of supporting naval helicopters such as the AW-159 Wildcat. This dramatically increases the operational range and flexibility of the frigate. Helicopters provide reconnaissance far beyond the visual horizon of the ship itself, allowing the crew to detect threats earlier and respond faster. In anti-submarine operations, the helicopter becomes even more valuable because it can deploy sonar equipment, conduct searches over large ocean areas, and launch torpedoes against submerged threats. Helicopters also support search and rescue missions, disaster response operations, and maritime surveillance activities. Essentially, the aircraft transforms the frigate from a standalone warship into a much more flexible and wide-reaching naval platform. Inside the ship, the combat management systems represent a massive leap forward compared to older Philippine Navy vessels. Modern digital systems integrate radar information, sonar data, communication systems, missile targeting, navigation, and battlefield awareness into a centralized operational network. Instead of relying heavily on manual coordination between departments, the crew can process information much faster and make decisions more effectively. During high